Welcome back, everybody. This is Monkey Farm, and you are.
Mr. Docm with the ruby sword.
And I've got my new emerald sword.
Sweet.
Don't
Nice. Did you
cross
use up your
swords.
did you use up your ruby sword or
Yeah,
what?
man. I was killing some mobs over there, just running around the hill. So yeah, I used it all up.
That's what you do if you leave you unintended. Oh,
Yep.
sun is falling down.
Yeah,
Look
man.
at that. Oh, a horrible sight.
Yeah. What is that? Well,
The peat farm. Looks like a freaking checkerboard. You in for
yeah.
some chess?
Yeah, for those of you following the series,
Checkmate.
or if you just
Oh,
showed up, this is our peat farm right here. And peat is a kind of another form of energy that powers peat engines, and it's really efficient. The engines don't explode, so we're really interested in using this type of energy for a lot more machines here at the
yeah.
base. The problem is we have to refill. We need this bog earth material right here
Yeah.
to power the peat bog, and looks like we're out of bog earth.
Yeah. It's humus. We need to put in humus, right? And
Actually,
that is
humus is for
then
the tree farm. All we need for bog earth is dirt, sand, and water. So it's a
yeah.
really
Yeah.
easy
Yeah.
recipe. So we're actually thinking of creating some automation of this, so that we can, create bog earth automatically and pump in materials to it, so that we can keep this farm running. I think that's what we're doing today. What do you think?
hmm We did some tests. Last time we wanted to do it last time already, but we had some issues. We didn't quite get it right, but now we figured it out. Also, the quarry,
Yeah.
that one is finished now. We want to move the quarry and make it bigger because yeah, we need a lot of stuff anyways. Everything we can get is useful at the moment, dirt, sand, anything. So we want to make a big quarry over there. And yeah, another trick we learned from you guys in the comments, the water bucket thing.
Hmm.
Just gonna dump water in there, make sure it will turn the lava into cobble or obsidian while the drill is running, and thus we will not have these lava issues we had last time. So yeah, very helpful. And yeah, we want to power the quarry, the new quarry, then with peat engines as well.
Hmm.
So we need to tackle that first.
Yep.
We need to make some things, eh?
Yeah, we need to put
Hooah.
together quite a few different little machines here. So let's go gather some materials and we'll be right back.
All right, man.
Let's head
So
back there.
we move the quarry. We leave the frame B for now.
This
It's
will be
kind of a
our
nice landmark.
monument.
Yeah, the
Memories of
first
our first
quarry.
quarry.
Oh, yeah. And we got more piping in here now.
Yep.
Some more
Piped it
gold
across the
pipe.
water.
Yeah, up here. And we prepared our new quarry situation.
Yeah, and this quarry is going to be a lot bigger than the last one. So we've made
Yeah,
some landmarks.
we make those with redstone torches and lapis lazuli.
Hmm.
And yeah, with these landmarks, you can measure out land. So we only need one more over there. Monkey Farm tried to do that. Let me quickly knock that one out. The pick for that, or standing on top of it.
Yep.
So we can set up our perimeter.
Okay.
Got it in? Okay,
Uh,
let's
so
switch it
yep.
on.
So then you just right click the landmark, and that will show this little red frame of where the quarry will end up being once we place it, right?
Yep,
So I have the quarry. Let's go ahead and put that down. All we need to do
yep.
is place it next to one of these torches.
You should have all the engine parts.
I do.
Yeah,
I have 3 steam engines. We're still using coal
yeah.
at the moment.
But later on, we want to run that on peat. But for now, yeah, we want to keep on digging. The plan is as well, look at the area we chosen here. Lots of dirt here. So when we have dug that out for now, yeah, for the next few, yeah, sessions, we'll have no dirt problems, I'd say. That should be really good. But
Hmm.
later on, yeah, we can automate the dirt production as well. You can draw some dirt out of your tree farms and such. So the tree farms give you sand, the peat farms can give you dirt back. So yeah, do you have some coal on you?
I do have a little less than a stack, so I can power a couple of these engines for a while at least.
Okay, you could put the levers down there. I'll get over grab some more coal, and then we'll see how the quarry behaves with the massive frame now. Never did that before. Should be interesting. Also got some water with me. We want to dump that in there. Make sure. Let me see. Where do we have coal here?
And our frame
See.
is starting to build over here on this side.
Sweet. It's running?
Yep.
Yes.
So it'll be much nicer once we get peat engines running over there because much more efficient, and we're going to have a lot of peat once we get done with the automated
Do you have
machine.
another lever with you so you can power the last engine here?
Yeah. Did you put any
All
coal in it?
Yep.
That's going to take a long time, so why don't we get started on our automated bog earth machine.
Good plan.
All right. Hey, buddy.
Yo, what is that?
Haha. Well, we have an alloy furnace, which I had to put together because we need to craft some special little items for our automatic bog earth machine. So
Yeah.
The difference with an alloy furnace is that it allows you to kind of smelt multiple items together into a new item, where a normal furnace just has one slot.
We also made some scaffold here. This is an alternative fuel source, really efficient wood fuel. So we wanted to try that out. That works nice with the alloy furnace.
Yep.
Yeah. For the system, we need some parts, right? We got one part already. That's the deployer.
So the
Really
deployer was
simple.
really easy
Yeah.
to make, and we'll go into more about what these do in a second once we're putting them together here.
Yeah.
Next, we needed a filter, which required some weird items. A red doped wafer, which is actually silicone wafer smelted together in the alloy furnace with redstone.
Yeah.
And the silicone wafer is a silicone boule, which you craft together kind of with your diamond handsaw. Basically, it kind of slices it up, I guess, into a bunch of wafers.
That's how I imagine it. You kind of saw it off, and we used our last few diamonds for some diamond handsaws, but at least everybody got one now.
Yep. And we have a special guest that wants to watch, I guess.
How did he come in here? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can come in off the volcano. We still need to kind of fix up the roof a little bit better than that, but
I'm waiting for a creeper to come in here and ruin the party.
That will not be fun.
No.
And then on top of the filter, we also need a retriever, which requires an extra filter, and then some ender pearls and some blue alloy ingots and some things like that. But so what do you say we craft these together?
So what do we have to fabricate now?
Well, first we need to make the that special red doped wafer out of our silicone wafer. So we need to take a silicone wafer over in the alloy furnace and add 4 redstone to that, and that will smelt together into the red doped wafer.
Yeah, we need 2 of these, right? Do we still have some more silicon wafer?
Yeah, there we go. And
all right,
some more redstone as well.
Yeah. Sweet red doped wafer. Right. Sweet. On. That's some high tech here, man. Cool.
Okay. So
that's taken care of.
Yeah. So let's put the filter into the recipe now.
Yeah. I'll take the gold.
Okay. I'll get the cobble in there. And the both of the redstone or red doped wafers.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
And 2 filters. Did you get 2 of them?
No. Didn't grab one. Now we got them. Okay. 2. They're in the bar.
Fantastic. And now we need a retriever, which actually requires a filter.
So let's check that out.
Put that up there. We've got our leather. I killed one of our cow friends.
Oh. And that's why we needed the ender balls.
Yep. So we've got our ender pearls as well.
Yeah.
And what do we have here? Blue alloy ingot, which is basically... Also, I forget which type of ingot. We had to smelt it together with some Nicolite, the fake diamond.
In our epic furnace here. That thing is really cool.
Yep.
Compound materials.
And we just need 2 more iron ingots.
Yep.
And we're ready. So we have a retriever.
Sweet.
And then we're going to need a redstone engine and a few other random items.
Yeah, so we prepared a little bit here. This is our machine. This is our farm, which is not running at the moment because we don't have the needed resources. So what's the plan, man?
Yeah, so we're going to use all the stuff we just made, the deployer, filter, retriever, all of that. So I'm going to throw the retriever, sorry, the deployer down right here, and I'm going to
Yep.
point it towards the water. So the deployer basically acts like a right-click button. So in other words, I'm going to throw an empty bucket in there. So it's going to take whatever item we put in here, an empty bucket, and right-click it in front. So it's going to actually fill up the water bucket, or fill up the bucket with water. And, oh, thanks for the screwdriver. I need that.
Yeah, just made two very simple, just an iron ingot and a stick. You get the screwdrivers. You need that to turn around these machines, forestry machines.
Yep. So next we're going to put a filter behind that, and we actually need to rotate it around. So I'll take the screwdriver, and you
Yeah.
want this little teeny hole pointed out the back. So basically the filter, whoops, I need to click with something else. The filter is going to take whatever item is in behind it. So it's going to take the water bucket out of the deployer and shoot the water bucket out. It's going to filter that out and send it this direction.
So we need to tell it to pick up a full water bucket,
Uh-huh.
and that's what we're
So-
gonna put in the filter. So I
Yep.
got that in there.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is just throw a chest back here, and it's basically going to throw the water bucket into the chest, and that way we can have other items in here as well, because the fun stuff starts happening now. We're going to take an automatic crafting table, and we're going to have the water bucket, and then we're going to have sand, and we're going to have dirt as well, which we need to go bring over from our quarry.
Yep.
And then the automatic crafting table, we're going to tell it to craft bog earth, which takes sand, water, and dirt.
And that's the plan.
Yep.
So next up, I'm gonna go over, grab some of the resources, and then we're gonna do the redstone for it.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Piping time. We connected it here to our peat bog. We want to pipe that over beneath, and we got some gold pipe. And that pipe is directly connected to the crafting table here, to the automated crafting table. That's at the end of our chain.
Uh-huh.
Got a redstone engine in there. And yeah, that should do the trick. We just need a lever here. And we are ready. I replaced some of the sand here with wood because we're afraid maybe stupid Enderman will come and pick it up. That's
Yeah.
what they always do. So
And-
yeah, how do we continue?
Yeah, and by the way, you might want to show them, we have the crafting recipe for bog earth already set
Yep.
up in the crafting table. So once we have all of those items in here, in the chest right next to it, that's when it'll create the bog earth and just pump it out. So what we need to do next, we're going to use the retriever. And so just to walk through everything, we're going to take an empty bucket, fill it up, filter out the water bucket, put it into this chest. The recipe will take the water, but it's going to leave an empty bucket. So we need to get that empty bucket back in the deployer so we never run out of buckets, and it'll just keep refilling them and circulating them back through the machine, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Where do we need? We need the retriever right next to this chest. We may want to put it on the other side now that I think about it, because it's connecting to this pipe. So
Okay.
I do that real quick.
Don't lose it.
Hopefully I don't
Took a while
break
to craft
it, break anything. Okay, so I'm going to throw that down next to this chest, and we also need to change the direction of this as well. Same with the other machines. Where's my screwdriver? And same, we want the little hole pointed outwards, so it's going to suck the empty buckets out of the chest, and then we're going to repipe them back into the deployer.
Yeah.
And we're going to use pneumatic pipe for this. We could probably do this with, normal piping and everything, but we wanted to try something a little new.
Yeah.
And
Oh, here, that's the difference. There's pneumatic piping
Yeah,
and
it's-
regular piping. That's the difference.
Yep. So break this block real quick. This water is going to flow out. I don't think it's going to break anything, so I think we'll be
No.
good. Do you want to break this wood block real quick so I can put the
Yep.
piping down?
I have no axe with me. That's really
Oh,
ridiculous at the moment, but yeah.
okay.
Right.
But we're safe. We didn't break anything.
Yeah.
Okay. And once we power this with redstone, this will all work together. So
That's the final part. So connecting these things together, we wanted to split it up so it's pretty clear, but should be doable. So last part, redstone work.
yeah. All right, man. Well, we're ready to power this thing up.
Yeah. One last thing we need to mention here in the retriever, you need to put an empty bucket as well, because you need to tell the retriever what it has to do. And yeah, now it's time to power it up. You got the
Okay.
timer, I think, right?
Yeah, I do. And we have empty buckets here ready in the deployer. So why don't
Yeah.
you throw some red alloy wire on all of these machines?
Connect them like that. We want to put
Okay.
in our timer on this side. And by the way, putting down red alloy wire on top of stuff, you have to hold shift.
Yeah.
Then you can, in case some things have an inventory or whatever, you might have some
So
trouble.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here goes the timer. Let's see if this thing works.
Okay. Oh
So,
yeah, look at
oh,
that. Look
here
at
comes
that.
an empty bucket. Um, yeah, more buckets.
Yeah.
And the inventory here is filling up with water buckets. The crafting table is pulling it all out. We're sending bog earth. Hey, piping guy, what'd you do over here?
I left it open so we can see it. Yeah, it works.
Yep.
Bog earth, I got it here in my inventory. And this machine is producing really fast. We want to set the timer for now to, I don't know,
Yeah, we can slow this
super
down to
slow.
probably like once every 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna add 10 seconds now.
Yep.
Really
We
make it
have
slow.
5 or so stacks of sand and dirt, so that'll give us a good amount of bog earth.
Yeah.
In the
Let's
meantime,
fix the pipe. And yeah, later on we probably need an overflow protection or something. It's gonna produce a lot. And of course, I mean, out of
here we
our
go.
peat bog, when the machine is running, we will get dirt as well. It's not gonna be much,
I'm going to turn these
but
back on, by the way.
yeah, we can take the dirt we can get from here and also put it back into the system. So pretty useful, I'd say, how the
Uh-huh.
machine works together. And you can see, yeah, here we got the dirt coming, and we got our buffer chest here, so we can just grab that from the chest and bring it back into the system. And I say this would be a nice final addition, have a little back feed into the machine. It will not run it like completely, but should be a nice final touch to it, right?
Yeah, and another thing we can do is actually automate. We can create dirt, um, or we can create sand by macerating cobblestone. So we
Yeah.
could have a machine that just took all of our cobblestone and made sand out of it.
Yeah,
Um,
or channel some from the tree farm
yeah,
because we also get sand here. But yeah, it all kind of goes together, works together. It's so fascinating,
yeah,
especially the red power stuff is really cool. I mean, this red alloy wire here,
yeah.
really cool.
We already have 28 bog earth in the machine
Yeah,
over there.
and yeah, the peat bog farm is filling up with it, so seems to work. So I'd say let's hook up the refilling system here, try to get some of the dirt we get from here back into our chest over there, and then we should have a nice circle going on.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this thing is working nicely.
Yo, man.
Hey, back at the quarry.
Now it's time. You got the peat engines, the
I
peat
do.
powered engines.
Uh-huh.
Throw them in.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, I
You
got some on
some
me.
peat on you?
Yep, not too much yet, but it'll do the trick to run the machines for now. We're producing a lot. At the moment, we got the full system up and running over there. Tree farm is running. Yeah,
And
peat
look, here
farm
comes
is running.
some more dirt. It's working.
Yeah, yeah, we got it. Now you can see the water, how it works back there. if you have source blocks all over the place, it will just regenerate source blocks all the time. And now we should end up with a nice swimming pool, and we get some resources from it, which is pretty cool.
And
Also, you don't have these ugly holes.
yeah, it'll just
Better
look
have
like
this
a
water here.
big square lake.
Yeah. So that's something at least.
And it'll mine obsidian if we hit lava under there too. So,
Yeah. It's also pretty sweet. So yeah, that's the system. We now are ready to power our quarry with it. We thought about if we want to put piping down, to channel all the
peat.
peat over there, but it's not really worth it for this farm. I mean, we're moving things around all the time, and we still see this as our test area. We want to figure out how things work together, and yeah, this thing is really working nicely together now.
We're pumping the dirt waste from the peat farm back into the chest here.
Yeah. Get cobblestone piping for that, so the pipes don't interfere. Here we had that little arch, so we don't connect to the gold pipe. It's just one thing we have to keep in mind. We don't need high-speed transportation for the dirt. And yeah, peat is produced, and we already saw over there at the tree farm we had a lot of excess peat. So yeah, we need
the
to
switch back on.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, oops.
Yeah. So definitely we need to make sure, to have a little safety measure in here, a little
Overflow
reservoir or
system,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for now we can use the peat we produce to fire the quarry, and the quarry will give us more resources, and we got a plan for next episode, right, Monkey?
Yeah, we do. Why don't you tell them?
Yeah, a little like something
We'll
else.
keep it
We
a
want to do
secret.
something more fun.
Yeah.
We've built a lot of machines now. We want to take care of some better equipment again.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
And I'd
Cool.
say
That is a great place to leave it and let these machines run.
get us some resources for us. It's awesome. Just standing here, we got something already. I mean, we made some stuff. I'm satisfied.
I am too.
All right, watch out, creeper back there. We better get out of here.
Yeah. Let's cut it here, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. Bye.